Fantastic Girl Tape Show.
Oh, God, I got some juicy shit I want to talk about, but I don't know if I should do it.
Who wants to go first?
The mic.
Oh, boy.
I think I do. And here's the thing about me. I can be discreet about certain things, okay? Mm-hmm. But this I may have to cut, but I'm just going to bring it up anyway because it's fresh. It's about the freshest you can possibly get as far as freshness goes.
About the main topic of conversation out of a lot of shows lately? Did you two finally talk? Did you?
Who talk? Who?
You and the hairy back man?
Oh no, I talked. He threw me batting practice a couple weeks ago. No, this is nothing. This is nothing. That shit is nothing compared to what I'm about to reveal to you, my friend.
Oh fuck! Is somebody getting married? No, just kidding. You want to spit out your coffee?
Okay.
Thank you for the coffee.
I'm just going to start it up here, okay? This morning, I'm home. I'm in bed. Cat's fucking all over my fucking... She always is. I spend enough nights away from her that when I'm there, the cat is always sitting on me or looking at me. She has a little shelf that she gets on. She looks like fucking Batman. So I'm sitting there and the phone rings. The phone just goes up. Now, I don't know if you know my ringtone or not. Like, call me just for a second, just so you can know my ringtone.
Oh, boy. I can only imagine
just pretend. It's a great one, dude. Come on.
I've got different ones for different people.
What else would it be? This is my overall ringtone right now. Let's just play it. Here we go. It's going to be badass. You're going to love it. It's great. That's my ringtone, babies. Okay.
I love it. Jump around.
So jump around. It scares the fucking piss out of you at 4 a.m, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So,
all right.
I'm not going to tell you who called me.
All right.
But I'm going to tell you what they said. They said, have you checked the Bay City police scanner today or last night?
Oh, boy.
And I'm like, no. I said, I don't fucking go on Facebook. I don't like going to Facebook. Facebook's a fucking cesspool of fucking shit. It's going to get worse because Elon or fucking Mark Zuckerfucks is turning it into fucking Twitter. And it's going to get crazy. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love going on Twitter because Twitter's a fucking, or what, X, the artist formerly known as Twitter. Anyway, bottom line, what it comes right down to is last night, a friend of more so of yours, got into a little fender bender.
Oh, boy, I'm going to it here because somebody almost got T-boned, too, on their way home last night.
So I have some details on this, but I'm not going to say them because I have been accused by this fucking dipshit many a time that I'm not a friend or not this or not that. But I'm being discreet on this one because I am not what you may appear to be on this podcast. But I'm definitely bringing up that you should definitely check into what I'm saying to you. So with that, discretion has been taken here, and I want that to be noted. Not that I'm patting myself on the back for this, but by all means, I have the full details that I will talk to you about in the in-between if you want to.
Oh, yeah. I'm trying to find the scanner page right now.
So you dive into that, and you will find that, again, I hope everything is okay with that situation. I hope that no one was injured or hurt in that situation, but somebody who we know was in a little fender bender.
Oh, boy.
Yesterday. That day being, what the fuck day is today?
Is it an electric vehicle?
Yeah. So anyway, I know more than I want to know when it comes to this shit. I don't, I'm not going to really divulge any extra information. So the person that called
you about it was the person that was in the fender bender?
No. Mutual friend. So what would you think if you're going to take a blind stab at what would lead someone to get into a fender bender, drinking,
yeah,
doing, thinking,
maybe stalking by their ex's house. I don't know.
I don't know. I found it not shocking, to be quite honest with you. I was like, oh, go figure. Are you kidding? What? Oh, no.
I'm just, because again, it's only going to give like the car.
Yeah. And like I said.
Oh, here we go. Car ran stop sign at 60 miles an hour, plus possibly went airborne and hit a tree.
Yeah.
I saw this last night, actually. And one of my friends lives over by that way as well.
My kid, her boyfriend lives over that way. And here's the bottom line with all this, okay? We live in make-believe land here on this podcast. We say some shit. We do some things. We get a little obnoxious. We do that. But when it comes to somebody tooling around that I know in my fucking neighborhood doing that shit, I could have been driving home at that time. I could have been coming around the block.
Yeah.
Many of my friends could have been around there. I can name off the top of my fucking head 6 to 8 people that live almost right in that fucking neighborhood. Uh-oh. You all right? He took down a little too much there. He's over here swallowing like a motherfucker. What the fuck is...
Oh, shit.
He did a spit take there. You okay? Oh, my God. Do we need to cut to...
It just, the thought of it all just made me laugh.
The thought of what? Of like a car launching?
Because if it's a Tesla, like I think it is. Number one, I didn't know they could go that fucking fast.
Let alone get airborne. How's it get airborne? Secondly, how does the car that can drive its fucking self?
Just so many questions now.
Fuckity fuck is that about? Right?
So many questions on that. Holy shit. Yeah, that person was invited to breakfast. They had a meeting yesterday. I was invited to breakfast. I was working. Yeah. Interesting. Oh, fuck.
We're not saying who. We're being very discreet. I'm showing...
Oh, shit. I'm not. Damn it.
No, it's not. No. We're not saying who it is. We're not giving any of those fucking details out. We don't want people to cry like little bitches about it, okay? Oh, they talked about me on the show. Go fuck yourself, okay? That's the first thing I'm going to say to you, okay? You're not going to do that. You want to make a fucking bet, dipshit? Every fucking stupid piece of shit thing you do, if I catch wind of it, it's going to be fucking mentioned on this goddamn show.
About this
you fucking retard.
I read that last night. I'm in the hot tub, chilling. It's like 10 o'clock. I see that. I see another friend of mine that lives over by there post something about how they heard it. It got all their dogs woke up, alarmed, and everything else. And that's the hilarious thing about that scanner page. Plus that Ray LaRoe, whatever his name is, did a drone flyover of it.
Are you shitting me?
No, I'll just show you that.
Oh, I got to see that shit.
So I was like checking out all this stuff about it hit a tree and everything else. Not... Oh, fuck.
So this guy doing the drone thing, that's interesting to me.
Yeah, like he does it a lot for clicks, a lot for attention.
Local TMZ kind of a thing.
Yeah. And he's got like, how he's reposting the video and everything else. But no, shit, the well gets deeper on this one.
No, if somebody doesn't want me to talk about the dumb shit they're doing, then just kind of avoid doing dumb shit. I do dumb shit all the time, but I bring it in here and I talk about it, okay? I'm not afraid. My balls are still in my pants. Yeah. I still control my fucking life. I still decide to do my own fucking shit. I'm not here begging and doing stuff and fucking all these things. It's just like, it's just dumb. It's just fucking grade school bullshit stupidity. What is it? Is that the drone footage? You got the drone footage?
Yeah, I got the drone footage.
Oh, this is fucking amazing.
But when I open it up,
we're going to post it live on YouTube now.
It brings it up about the 111 bar on Farragut. There's all fucking cops around there 8 hours ago.
1111?
Yeah, 11 live on the scene of the backlot of the 1111 bar on Farragut with the white terrain that took off from police from Columbus and Adams. Police did not pursue, but where she pulled in... After the FSTs, she was cuffed and stuffed. Drone footage.
This is last night. There's drone footage around 11:11 last night.
Yeah, when you look it up, it's Ray Roach's Bay County Live.
I got to follow this shit. We're going to do more local stuff, I think. Yeah. I really want to do that just to kind of... Because here's the thing, people. Okay, I hate to break the news to you on all this shit, but right now, you get the podcast for 7 days free, the new ones.
Okay.
And then they go behind the paywall. That's how the next month is operating. Man. You get 7 days. We've dropped the price down so you get it at a reasonable price. We're not fucking raping you. Okay? And here's how generous I am. If you reach out and email me and give me some words of like anything that I can mention on the show, some little story, some little this, I'll send you to a spot where you can hear it and listen to it for either a discount rate or nothing. There's a discount code I can incorporate into it, which will make it next to fucking nothing because I don't like to
Makes a great Easter gift.
Yeah, exactly. But I think I want to start doing more local shit. I want to start fucking firing on all cylinders when it comes to this stuff. It's going to be fucking
Here's what
crazy.
This one says. Live on the scene at Abobish and Cornell with a Tesla driver that thought he had a SpaceX rocket. After a few FSTs, they was en route. Boy, improper grammar there. En route the hospital for a blood draw. Drone footage recorded with, All right.
Big County Life, dude, that is something else. So this guy, he's around just fine. He's got multi-drones, looks like. He's got the whole, oh my God.
Yep.
This is insanity. I love it.
Well, back at St. Patrick's Day, the girl that was naked in the street corner, he was posting that one.
This is crazy because like 1111 is right around Erasier's house. She lives right there. But this all came to light through a mutual friend. And
yeah.
And he mentioned it to me. It was like something that once he knew, it was like, okay, this is interesting. And but again, former person on this podcast. In fact, I believe I think that he was on show 1. I believe back in the day he was on show 1. There was somebody we called on the phones, and I believe if I went back and listened to show 1, I believe he was the actual person that we called. So he's been on the show since the first episode of the podcast. So
you had brought up on one of the previous episodes I just heard last month about who all was part of that original episode and everything when it comes to it. But I'm glad we're kind of talking about weird shit on the cell phone and social media, because last night I'm sitting there and I get an alert. And we had mentioned before, Snapchat has been sending out these bogus deals. So I get one, and it's from one of our bar friends that works right around the corner from my house. And it's her name. I'm not clicking on it because I know it's a bait and switch, and it isn't actually her.
I get it from my aunt all the time.
I get another one, a couple texts yesterday. It was like, I'm sorry I upset you. It's from a different number, blah, blah, blah. And then I get another one that says, hi. Then I get one this morning from TikTok, and it says, I don't think my phone is working. So it's kind of funny on how you get these different things, solicitation. And then also, it's not just the bogus fake accounts that get added to people with that. So,
You remember when we were actually young back in the day and you used to make fun of the old people that would get hit with these goofy scams and stuff like that?
Oh, yeah.
Now there's so many different ways of being scammed that now we're the old farts getting scammed. Well, and it's weird to think that, okay, we have to like dodge all of these different various ways of somebody trying to get our information, scam our information. It's hard. I straddle this line all the time when it comes to how much information should be out there about myself or this or that. But I still, to this day, I talked to Eraser about this the other day. Once you were on America Online back in the 90s, they were starting already then to just consume and suck in all your information. And there's no getting around it. Once it knows the first day you were on the internet, it knows what your first email addresses were. It knows fucking everything.
So here's a really scary thing, and my cousin's been dealing with this for 2 years now. There's this guy that has, according to her post, according to everything that was said, is identity theft stolen from her, filed her taxes and everything for her. She's went to the FBI. She's went to the local police. She's shown where he's went in, broke into her house, stole her handgun.
Is this somebody that she had known before? And
he lives actually over by her mom in her mom's subdivision. So I don't know what provoked or what started. I don't know if they ran into each other at a bar and pissed her off. But he's a hacker. Interest, yeah. He's a hacker, and like they've said, not just her, but there's been other people in that neighborhood that he's done the same thing too. And there's like no recourse, supposedly, that the cops or anything else. And you would think it should be easy to do, but they're not doing shit about it. So
it's funny that you say this, because when I used to work at the local design studio here in town, we would have guys from the FBI show up there because we handled a lot of websites and a lot of server and a lot of data, a lot of information. And they would always ask us if we've ever had somebody try to hold that information hostage to try to, get some ransom out of it and stuff like that. And that was something that they actively came to us to talk about.
I know at least of one business that somebody I work with or know of works at that actually had that happen at their work. And it was something as simple as clicking on an email. And I get them all the time through my work currently and other jobs where it's the phishing scams where they test you and you got to report them, and then you get an attaboy that you recognize that it was a
scam.
them doing it. So yeah, it's scary shit.
Big time scary shit. And the thing about it is, have we not gotten to the point where, okay, yes, the entire backbone of the internet, I mean, essentially is without your email. I mean, that's the biggest thing you started. That was like the first electronic communication you had on the internet. Remember when you first got your email, like, oh, I can send a message. It was like, it was so cool. It was like, you got an email.
Mail.
Now it's like the bane of your existence. You got to remember logins and passwords and all sorts of shit. And then you have multiple email accounts and you have this and that. And
multiple passwords. and then they want you to choose the computer wants to choose the password for you that you'll never fucking remember.
Right.
And then all of a sudden you can't log into it.
Now it's all based off your fingerprint, your ID, and your facial recognition, all these things. It's like, good God.
So don't be passed out drunk on the floor and have somebody hold your phone up there.
No, definitely do not do such a thing.
Oh, boy. So it was not who I expected you to. I expected to be like some other person we knew that hangs out at the bar.
No, and I'm not trying to gloat here, but I could have been much more harsh on this situation and give a ton more details than I know. I know way more than I am letting on here. Okay, but here's the thing: I've caught wind that this dipshit has said some things that are completely untrue and just completely off base, and it pisses me off to the point where I never want to ever see or speak to this fucking face ever again. That's how much the shit that he has been saying. It really is just like, that guy just doesn't exist to me anymore. It's just done.
Wow.
I mean, to the point where I want to go back and erase him from the fucking former shows. That's how much I don't want to fucking hear about this shit from the things that he said. So, you know what I mean? There's a matter of doing the right thing and being a fucking straight up lying piece of shit. And I don't want to hang out with that kind of a person. I'm the opposite of that shit. I will say every fucking terrible thing that I do or have done, I'm fine with it. I've said it because you know what it is. I did those things, or I may have not done those things, but the stories need to be corrected right. And this what I heard from just this conversation I had this morning, I don't fucking give. That dude doesn't fucking exist to me anymore. So that's the main reason I'm not even bringing up his fucking name right now, because I could totally just fucking say it.
Well, and here's the thing: there's a reason why he likes the president the way he does. And as much as I think we as individuals always try to look for the good in somebody. You always try to look for some silver lining or some little bit of okay. At least I do. I look for something of like, okay, I'm going to give them a pass because there's shit's going on. But there are certain people that just take advantage of it. And if you give an inch, they will take 50,000 miles.
Yeah. I agree. I agree with you on that for sure.
And I had a conversation actually earlier this week because the same person got burned his ass off in his tanner because he didn't listen to sound advice. So he had tanning bulbs in his bed that were like 50 years old, put new ones in, was told not to go in for like 10 minutes, and he didn't fucking listen. Oh my God. And he's looking like he's been in spring break.
Mr. Krabs from fucking SpongeBob. Fucking reads himself out.
Yeah. Maybe that had something to do with getting...
But the thing about this whole situation is, okay, it brought to light to me something that I had to like sit and look at yourself, because when stuff like that goes on to people, you put yourself back to when you were in those scenarios too. You feel for what that person's going through.
Right.
You don't. This is why I'm not piling on here. Anybody who's hearing me talk about this shit, I could fucking pile on, piss on this shit, fucking say all sorts of crap about it.
But bodies are buried with
I'm not going to fucking do it, okay? I'm not going to fucking do it. I'm not going to pull up all the audio that I have of him talking about all the dirty things he's ever done.
I roofied the bitch.
But it's...
Sorry, oops. Did that come out?
I didn't...
And yet,
what's funny about that,
and I'm the shithead.
What's funny about that one? It brings back things to me where how I came to his defense on some things that I have mentioned on this podcast that he has actually come in and talks about on this podcast. And I seriously, I'm literally doing the best I can to bite my fucking tongue on this entire situation. And I want to shift gears now because
let's get
I'm
on to
done
something else.
with that fuckface piece of shit.
Have you made a toy out of yourself?
Not yet, but I'm going to. Is that Nicolette's toy?
Yeah, Nicolette.
She made her toy?
Yeah, Nicolette is an action figure.
Oh, my God.
It's got money, ring, Gucci deal. That Barney's did one. It's got a bunch of jewelry.
One of my favorite things that she ever said on the podcast was that she had a sugar daddy.
Oh, yes. I remember
Do you remember this? and she said something about how she
was teaching other people how to
get sugar daddies, and it was, I think she milked the dude for like between 10 and 15 grand, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
You gotta love life.
Yeah, it's my ex Melissa knew her too. She probably got some tips.
She was a worker too.
Well, who knows? What the fuck? I mean, her religious God probably wouldn't let her do that.
Well, I think some women use that as a safety net to kind of get out of a relationship. There's key things that men will use to get out of a relationship, and I think there's things that women will use to get out of a relationship too. And I think one of them is if you don't jive spiritually.
That's a wrap from the dark corners of the Goin Deep Show. Smash that subscribe button like it owes you money. Visit us anytime at thegds.com. On behalf of the kid and the usual suspects, we appreciate your ears and remind you life's short, so go deep.